Well, it's time to go and do my favorite pastime in this dump of a place. That's to go out and ride my mountain bike. It's Easter Sunday. The sun did come out for about 5 minutes, but it's dry. It's not raining. And so I'm going to go out and attempt to ride my bike and enjoy the smells of Korea. I usually go biking up in these little hills and stuff just to the east of the base. And that's the only place where there's pine trees and that kind of stuff. But it's their graveyards, because they build all their little graves, these little mounds of dirt, and they're perfectly round mounds. They're not just a big pile, and they got grass going on them, and they're little trails that lead all up to these little grave sites. Basically, they think that the higher they're buried, the closer they are to heaven, and so all their little mountains and hills and stuff are graveyards. And I go and we ride all through the graveyards. So that's about it. It's, standard day at the Coon, riding through graveyards. See ya. Okay, I'm back from my little biking trip. Went out and biked for about an hour. It was a little cold, so I had to come back and put on my long sleeve biking shirt. But it's trying to become spring over here. It's very doubtful it will make it here before we go to Alaska, so I'll go right into back into the winter time basically. But the smells are pretty bad. They burn anything. It's like Mom and Granddad used to do. They used to burn their trash out in the woods. Well, every Korean burns their stuff right out in their front yard. It makes it look like the areas around West Point, like where Bubba Cadet and those people live, that leave their cars out in the front yard. That looks like paradise compared to this place. I mean, it's just so trashed out, these villages, and it stinks. But there was these little kids that were all waving and saying hello, and I'd say hello back to them, and they'd just get a kick out of that. So, but I went by myself, rode for an hour. Everybody else is trying to recover, I guess, from a wild weekend. Or they're at work. I went in for a couple hours today and did some work. It's standard around here. There's nothing else to do, so you go in and work, and there's so much work to do that you can never get it done. So, well, I'm not trying to make major on this tour, so my primary goal is just to become an instructor and become a flight commander hopefully this summer. But other than that, I got nothing to strive for, so to speak, except for to be the best pilot I can be. And we'll see how that goes. Well, that's all for now. I gotta go and get ready for dinner. I gotta go cook something for every Sunday night. A bunch of pilots, mainly from the other squadron, the squadron I used to be in, get together. They're guys that go to church and together, and we have a little Sunday buffet cookout or whatever. Usually I bring whatever's in my freezer that's fattening that I'm trying to get rid of. But that's basically it. That was my Easter, and I will continue to do this tape throughout the week just to let you know what a typical week I'm having, since you said I can't keep you informed on email. So obviously if you get MindSpring at school and you guys can afford a $100 modem, then maybe I can email you guys. I keep looking this way just because I want to look outside, because there's nothing else to look at around here. And although there's really nothing to look at anyway outside except for dried up grass and some dead trees. So that's about it for today.